to 5th grade maths with Coach Tenny, the maths queen. On this video, we are going to be multiplying decimals. Multiplication of decimals and the multiplication of whole numbers has the same process, okay, except that after multiplying, you have to know the correct place to bring back your decimal, or the correct position to place your decimal point. So now let's go on to solve questions on multiplication of decimals. If you are not familiar with the multiplication of whole numbers, please refer to the link on the description to watch my previous videos on multiplication. Okay, so now let's dive deep. I have 4 questions for us to solve in this video and some likely examination questions. Stick with me as we dive in. One 1.3 times 0.5. You know, this is a decimal. This is a decimal number. Point is a decimal. 0.5 a decimal. So the first step we have to do is to take out the decimals. Take out the decimals. So we have 13. Take out the decimal from here, and this is 5. Then we do our normal multiplication. 5 times 3 gives us 15. I'm going to put down 5 and I carry 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus this one that we have carried, it's going to give us 65. Now, after multiplying, we have to bring back our decimal point. So how do we bring back our decimal point? After the decimal, right after the decimal, you have one number here. Right after the decimal, in this place, we have one number. So we are going to join the two numbers. We have 1 and 2. This is 2. Therefore, we're going to count 1 and 2. Then we'll place our decimal point here. So it gives us 0.65, which is the same thing as 0.65. So example number 2, if we have 7.64, remember this is 7.64. This is not 64 because it's not up to a unit, times 0.5. So the first step, like I said, is to bring out the numbers without the decimal point. Remove the decimal point from it. The second step is to do your normal multiplication. 5 times 4 is 20. So I'm going to put down 0 and carry 2. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 2, it gives us 32. I'm going to carry 3. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 plus this 3 that we have will give us 38. So the next step, number 3, we are going to bring back our decimal into our final answer. So now after the decimal points to the right, we have 2 digits. So we have 2 digits. After the second one, the decimal to the left, we have 1 digit. 2 plus 1 is giving us 3. Therefore, we are going to count from the right to the hand side. We're going to count 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. So we bring back our decimal points. Therefore, our answer is 3.820. Every 0 after a decimal point is insignificant. So therefore, our answer is. So let's take multiplication of decimals that has 2 digits all around. The first step, we are going to take out the decimal points. So I have 51 times 39. Then we multiply as usual. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 5 is 45. 3 times 1. So once we move to 3, we have to block this place. Block it. Nothing goes in there except 0. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. So I put down 5 and 1. Then we add up. This gives us 9. 9 plus nothing. 9 plus 0 is 9. 5 plus 3 is 8. 4 plus 5 is 9. And 1. So the last step is for us to bring back our decimal points. Okay, to the right of our decimal, after our decimal, we have one number. After our decimal here, we also have one number. So plus 1, which gives us 2. So we are going to count from the right 2 numbers and place our decimal 1 and 2. And we place our decimal point right here. So our answer is 19.89.